we are back with another segment of Thicker Thoughts, and I am here with my friend Udi.
What's up, everybody?
It's crazy because I haven't seen you since
a year.
We graduated.
A year.
So it's been a long time.
It has.
So I'm gonna talk about a little bit about my connection to Udi. So we met when we were really young. In elementary school. So then I went to a university before I got to WKU, and I got into a new program which is called the ISEC Academy. And it's basically an academy where cultural students of all color, Western Kentucky get together and they have a home. So I was new to this academy. I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anyone. I was working at an event and I was trying to put together a table where people can tie-dye shirts. And I was having some trouble. I was having a lot of trouble. So that's when me and him had reconnected, and it just didn't even blow me that we knew each other before. Yeah. So tell everybody a little bit about you and, your collection.
So first off, we're going to start with my name is Udi. I just graduated at WKU with Tracy, Spring 21. I'm part of various organizations. I do a lot of stuff, but I was on campus. I just recently accepted a job at U of L as a hall director, so go to cards. But my shoe collection, I got probably about 100 pair of shoes. Yeah, and they are real.
So, anything. You could collect coins. You could collect Pokemon cards. Why you decide to collect shoes?
Just as I was a kid, I always just thought shoes was just the biggest part of the outfit. If you got the right shoes, you can match your outfits up with anything. So having shoes just kind of brought out a spark in me. I don't know. It's just something different. Everybody also they did Pokemon cards and coins and stuff like that. And I was just y'all can get that little stuff. I was 6, 7 years old looking for the shoes. I didn't want no Pokemon cards. So that's kind of just where my interest came from, just style, really.
So when you styling a pair of shoes, does it really matter what brand of shoe it is or what type of shoe it is? Or is it just more about how you feel
it's kind of really just how I feel, I guess. I got shoes I haven't even worn yet, but it's I still wear old shoes because I found a nice little shirt. Oh, I can match this with that. And then I'm just running to the store or something. I can just throw it on real quick, or somebody's quick little event, I can just throw it on and go. So yeah, it really just it don't matter about what brand, just kind of how I'm feeling for the day.
So how many people on a daily basis or, weekly, how many messages do you get when a new shoe drops and people are looking for the shoe plug?
Really, I don't even get that many messages about shoe plugs no more, because I used to work at Hibbett's. That's when I used to get all the messages. But now everybody just send me shoes. Did you see these? I know you're going to get these. You like these? Really don't nobody ask me about the shoe plugs no more. Now people just ask me are you getting these? Kind of thing.
People know that you're going to have the shoes.
So they do you get these?
Yeah. So I decided to call this segment right here, Feet Up on the Table, because I know you love shoes.
Okay.
And so when I first met you, I noticed a pattern. You always had, if you had yellow on your shirt, you always had yellow on your shoes. If you had blue on your shirt, you had blue on your shoes.
Thanks.
And it was just some people on campus, not gonna say no names, but the shoe game just wasn't fitting the person. It just, I know for me, basically with the clothes and the style that I wear, I go off of how I feel, and you know that.
Right.
So I may wear the same black Vans for so many times. All my Vans with the checker print in them, I still got them. Still wear them.
Oh, Lord.
So I know it kind of makes you. So we gonna get into the next segment. The next segment, we actually gonna do the Dope or Nope segment, but this time I decided to call it Dope or Nope First Impressions. So I'm gonna show you. We're gonna show you some shoes on the screen.
Okay.
And you going out with somebody, or you meeting somebody new, and they got on these shoes. What is your first impression of them?
God.
That's
the first part.
The white Air Forces. You know, them was popular on campus.
Yeah, but them ain't the white Air Forces. Them was like
the dirty white Air Forces.
Air Forces. It's giving like, no, you need to go back to the car. You might want to. I'd rather you put on some slide-ins before you put them on. You could have put on some little Nike slides. I would have accepted you better than. After one crease, your forces.
But you know that used to be a trend though, like with the
dirty forces,
with the white girls on campus. They used to wear them to the party.
They wear them with their Nike socks.
Yeah, they wear them to the parties. I mean,
them pants called? They like real denim looking with like oversized pants. Like they pull them up a lot.
Oh, like the granny auntie pants. Yeah, they sure will wear them with some little. Okay, so I had this roommate. I ain't gonna say her name, but she. Okay, she used to. I was like, please don't get your forces dirty, and she didn't really understand because she wasn't part of like the black crowd, like in our school. So she didn't really understand like it's imperative that you keep your white forces clean.
Facts. After one crease, they go to the trash.
Yeah, like she was like, no, I'm just gonna let them get real dirty. She's like, cause that's the style now. And I was like, please don't. Please. No. Please don't.
Do not.
I don't know. If I seen a guy with them type of shoes, I would think he was a hard worker.
A hard worker?
Yeah.
Okay. Hard worker. Well, your women look free. He must be a hard worker because his forces be looking like this.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Okay, we gonna go to the next page. All right, what you think about the hot top Vans?
I don't really got a problem with them. I know you're different. You're not like me, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you bring something more. You know what I'm saying? I like something different to me. So I don't really got a problem with the hot top Vans. That ain't a problem.
It gives me like coffee shop vibes. Like, you know me, I used to go on campus. I used to be at Starbucks like 3 times a day with my little black Vans on. And yeah. But it gives me like coffee shop vibes. Like you into like, you know, vinyls and listening to stuff on a record player.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
American Horror Story.
Yeah. Gives like Rob Dyrdek. Tony Hawk. Gives Tony Hawk. Okay. Next prayer.
Oh yeah, we can go on a couple more dates if you wear these. I know you got a little money, but hopefully they're real though. I am checking the inside when we go to the house. We chill. I'm definitely checking because I know if they're real or not.
I ain't gonna lie. They be having the fake shit on DHgate. You know me, ordering stuff off the internet. I swear we was at school. Then I get a package every day. Every day I get a package, 2 or 3 packages.
And I worked at that, so I used to like church. So you got a package.
But I don't know. I would date a guy that wore some fake one of them.
Fake?
Because we could be buddies. I'm be like, you bought yours for $35, then you can buy mine too.
And see, the only thing about something fake is to me is like, if you can't afford it, you don't need it. It ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to go buy no fake shoes or no fake. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, you don't got it, so you don't need to try to act like you do. You know what I'm saying? That's my perspective on like fake shoes and stuff like that.
I'm aware of. One thing about me, I'm aware of. If I see them foam runners in City Trends and they in pink, yellow, and blue, best believe I'm gonna have pink, yellow, and blue, and I'm gonna put it on with a blue shirt, and I'm gonna just be like, yeah, these is my Yeezy foam runners.
Real bad.
Real bad. Okay, so what you think about the feline disruptors?
When this little era was going around, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like some people did dress them up nice though, so I ain't gonna knock. I seen a few of the nice outfits, so I ain't gonna knock everybody's, but me personally, I'm not wearing these.
I don't know, it's just the style. It gives like chunky, like it's very light.
Bulky.
Gives like fur. It gives fur.
Gives like you stomp.
Yeah, like make a noise like you about to
do a little 1-2.
I don't know. Like it's a lot of people that used to wear them. Like it's a lot of girls that used to wear them, but now
I did see a lot of girls with them. But like I said, a lot of outfits was like dressed up nice with them.
But it's still people that still be wearing these.
Oh yeah, now it's like no.
I don't know. I would go. I think I would go on a date with somebody who wore them.
No, not me.
Okay, what you think about them?
Okay, I don't really got. I wear ones. And it's a big thing right now where everybody talking about like mids versus like actually retros. And me, I'm not. I'm a person like I got a few pair of mids, but like I like shoes, so like I don't care what they look like. If I like them, I'm gonna get them. So that's my perspective on them. So if you got on a pair of mids or you got on a pair of actually retro ones, either one, we can still jig, bab it out. I don't really got a problem with it.
I got a pair of ones. I had a couple pair of ones. I wore my ones in.
The
red and black ones and the black and gold ones. I wore my ones in.
The black and gold was what
I used to be on campus.
Black History Month, maybe you wear the black and gold with the black and gold.
Yeah, with the black and gold, I was wearing my look because I got my fist on right now, but I was out there.
Outside.
Okay, what you think about the black forces?
If you got on black forces, you hit licks. You outside for real.
You out here stealing.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie though. We could definitely go on a couple dates because you my type.
You be talking to motherfuckers that be wearing
I need the
black
duds.
forces.
I can't have no little punk.
I don't know. Like when I think about black forces, it'd be like real short dudes that be wearing black forces.
When I think of black forces, I think of like G Herbo, like gangster.
Not G Herbo.
You outside.
G Herbo be wearing black forces.
Yeah. You gotta watch his music videos, friend.
I don't be doing nothing about no swervo. We'll be right back. We're about to take a quick commercial break. We are back with another segment here on Thicker Thoughts. I got my friend Udi up here. He's talking about, being a shoe plug, just, his life in general. So tell people, kind of about what you do, working with the youth and stuff like that.
So my passion always been working with kids. Since I was a kid, I always thought like giving back was always like something big to me. So I started off when I was in middle school. Actually, I worked for a foundation called Project One, which is here in Louisville. So it's a Project One. It's like kind of like a job that helps you like throughout the summer, keep you off the streets, keep you like put up somewhere. They put you in different places. I worked with the Florence Middle School. We had a camp there. I worked there all summer. At the end of the summer, you get a stipend. Stipend's like, it's depending on how long you work, you can get like $150 stipend, $300 stipend, anything like that. So I started there. I did that for 4 summers straight. And then I actually got hired on during the school year too. So I did that like my freshman and sophomore year. After that, I got to college. Kind of was like still into it for real. I started working at the Boys and Girls Club. I worked there for 3 years. I actually just stopped working there a few weeks ago. So I kind of missed my little Bowling Green kids, but had to do what I had to do to get this money. So that's kind of like what I do with the kids. How could I forget this one? Here in Louisville, actually, too, right now, I'm PRN at the Home of Innocence, which is a residential facility for kids that's in like foster care or getting some type of treatment to better themselves. So I love that job. I've been there for 2 years. When COVID started, my friend, you actually know Danielle, but she was working there. She was like, this apply, just come see what it's about. I applied and I ain't left yet. So kind of my rundown with kids.
So I know like now because we're in an era where it's like all social media, it's kind of different with the clothing and stuff like that and the things that people wear. So I'm going to introduce my next segment. We're about to get into the segment of the show that I call Getting Thicker. So this segment of the show, we kind of get thicker into our conversation. And some of the questions I may ask may be hard or, can bring about emotion.
Okay.
So because you work with kids and we're talking about shoes, I know sometimes it's like hard for, kids that are not in the best possible situation to get the resources and the shoes and stuff that they need. Do you think as a person that your outside image really reflects the inside of who you are, like how you look on the outside?
Definitely. The same way I'm like clean, well put together on the outside, same way on the inside. I think it's another big thing of like how I like to dress. How I like to dress is like expressing who I really am, like a nice person, bubbly, always like, willing to think outside the box with an outfit, things like that. So I kind of feel like, yeah, my outfits actually do go with like my inside personality. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's like I know me, like I kind of like I have, and even when I was a kid, I kind of like went into like like the era, like it's called scene, like when people used to wear their parts like all the way over here and swoop it over, and they used to like kind of like emo a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I got
you. I used to like be one of those Roar XD kids.
Got the what they smell it with a wink.
Yeah, I used to be one of those kids.
Semicolon D.
Yeah, I used to be one of those kids. So like, I used to wear like out of the box stuff, like kind of like I don't know. I would be like shoes that you wear at Payless. Like I was wearing that type of stuff when I was in middle school. I didn't really get into like Jordans and stuff until I got like in 8th grade because I went to a private school. So like, do you see like a difference, like like in like with kids and stuff based on like what they wear, what they got on? Like, is it like more of like I don't know? Do they like? I feel like in school and like with kids in general, it's more about like how you look, what you got on, what you have, your outer appearance with kids.
I'll definitely say, just from like where I went to school at and the kids that I like have encountered and been around, I do feel like the kids that kind of dress a little rougher, do got that little like in them. But I also feel like that's because of society today. Like they got to put on this stigma, like, you come from the hood, you dress like it, you act like it too. I'm not gonna say I came from like the hoodest of the hoods, but we grew up in Newburgh. So I don't know. What's the word I'm trying to give out? I do feel like a lot of people see like you are portrayed how you dress. And that goes with like, I hate dressing like professional, but I am a very professional person.
Right.
But I don't like put on like suits and ties and stuff like that. So that really doesn't define me because I'd rather put on some street clothes than a suit and tie. So I kind of just feel like it's just based on like who you know inside. So like you said, like how you dress, is it how you are like on the inside? I mean, that kind of ties in between that because like at the end of the day, like I said, I don't like putting on ties and suits, but I'm a very professional person. If I got to, I will, but I'd rather come in some khakis and a polo shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I say for me, like, I feel like I went through like several phases, especially when we was in school. Like, I had a phase where I wanted to be like the Fashion Nova girl, like, where I wanted to like be the Fashion Nova type of girl. I say like, I don't know. I say when I started meeting y'all, in the movement, like really started, it kind of like took a place in me, and I kind of like worried less about this and started worrying more about the outside and what I was giving people. But I was like, when I was younger, yeah, I used to be like make my mom wake up at 6:00 in the morning and take me to the Jefferson Mall. One time I went to.
That's how it was. Yeah, I was in them lines back then in the day.
Now, do they still do that? Like, do they still do like release lines or what?
So now what it is, some stores, I know like some City Girls, I know like the one at Bowling Green, they do first come first serve, but you gotta like line up outside, but they'll like come out there like a certain time, like this is what size we got, what size you need. And once they like start running low, or like when they done with those sizes, they'll tell you like we don't have that size, so on and so forth. You kind of got a ticket and you just waiting to get your shoe. Versus like back then, as soon as the door opened, you just had to run down there. And if you got your shoe, you got your shoe. If you didn't, you did.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, the lines and stuff was ridiculous for Jordans back in the day. Like,
I slept outside for shoes. Yeah. At what is that down there in Portland? Shaheem's.
No, you didn't.
Shaheem's. I think I slept outside for a few pair of shoes. My grapes, my far red fives, my green glows. I think that's it. Yeah, I slept outside for them.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think I could. I don't know. I remember getting up really early and like missing some of them sometime, but I don't ever remember sleeping outside like for a pair of shoes. But I'm just thinking about Bowling Green. Like, they really don't have like a lot of shoe stores like it is here. I mean, they got their City Trends in the mall.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember seeing a lot of people like that were really outward about shoes when we were in college. Like,
yeah, one thing I will say though, like with it being so small, they was limited on sizes, so it was like kind of getting cool with the people in the store. It's like, hey, you know, I'll be in Bowling Green. I wear shoes. You got this size, let me get them. So, and then also knowing people that work in the shoe store, because like when I first started getting work, I started getting hired working there. We remember Shane, he worked there, and then Isaac Marshall, he worked there. So when they started working, I kind of got like a little plugged in. Like when the Jubilee 12s came out, the 11s, had to get them. I did the most over them shoes, but I ended up getting them. A couple people in Foot Action across the Lamar thing, they was cool. I just kind of like got to know them, and they just called me like, hey, we got these shoes in today. You want them? We got your size. Bet I'm on my way. Kind of thing like that. City Girl, I don't really fool with City Girl down there. They just be...
I don't know. Yeah. So tell the people, like, what is your favorite pair of Jordans? Like, what is your favorite pair of shoes?
My favorite pair of shoes... it's hard. I got a lot of pair of shoes. I'll probably say my favorite pair of shoes is my Inflame Yeezys 500s. I only wore them like twice, but they like so dope. Like just the colors in them, and they got my favorite colors, which is orange and blue. So those are my favorite shoes. My least favorite shoes, I probably would have to say would be sixes, and I got like a few pair of sixes, but I just hate the way they like. I don't know. It's just something about the shoe, but I still buy them. But those are my least favorite pair of shoes.
I don't think I got a favorite. Well, I do. I used to wear I used to have these ones, the infamous ones everybody used to talk about me wearing. I used to wear these ones every day. I used to wear them every day. Every day. There was some red and black ones. I would say red. They was red and black, and one of them was red and white. I don't know.
The ones you had in school?
Yeah.
I think they was like all white with the black check with the red outlining on them.
Yeah.
I think you had red shoestrings though.
Yeah. Those was my favorite pair of shoes. I just used to wear them all the time because I used to do stuff around campus. So I used to be like, let me put on my red and black Jordans. But I say my least favorite pair of shoes, I don't know. Probably had to be them black and gold ones that I was.
You think so?
Yes. They's tight on my feet.
No, what's so funny is I used to always laugh at Tracy because like she got little bitty feet. Her shoestring used to be so big. That's like, Tracy, you had to like double tie them or something. Because
my shoes used to always come on tight. I used to walk on campus and people like, Tracy, your shoes on tight. It's like, I know. But I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like when I think about shoes now, because I'm getting older, it's more about comfort. It's more about, like, what I can afford. Right now, I'm on the DH-gate budget. Like, I'm trying to be bougie on a budget. So you might see me wear a fake pair of shoes. And if you see me wear a fake pair of shoes, please don't tell nobody.
Tell everybody.
Just, we're going to have a blind eye. So, I mean, like, how do you tell if a pair of shoes is fake? Like,
honestly, really, today, you don't know if a pair of shoes is fake or not until you, like, unless they, like, take them off, you actually, like, inspecting them. If they, like, talking or something, like, you know, something's going on. But other than that, it's really hard because, like, I know, like, Balenciagas and all kind of stuff. It just looks like, it looks real. You know what I'm saying? But really they not. And I know like a lot of these celebrities and stuff, like I know if people's out here getting them on the streets for this cheap, I know they're not paying that much. Why would you pay that much for some shoes that everybody else is getting? You know what I'm saying?
So you think that the celebrities be wearing the fake shoes? Because I think sometimes they be wearing fake shoes.
I think they wear fake shoes and jewelry.
All right, so we just gonna wrap up this part. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We are back with the next segment of Thicker Thoughts. I'm here with my friend Udi, and we talking about shoes. So this segment is called Dropping Bombshells. So this means I'm going to ask Udi a couple of questions that might intimidate him.
Oh, God.
So, okay, I'm going to put this in scenario. So say you woke up one day and you know, you was with somebody, you know, they chilling with you, whatever. Mm-hmm. And you going to look at some of your shoes and they took a pair. What you doing?
Are they still there?
I mean, if they still there, yeah, what you doing?
If they still there, we definitely, either if they gone or still there, when I catch you, we fighting. But if we still there, we definitely about to fight again. Because why would you steal a pair of shoes? Like,
I don't know. Like, I feel like somebody, I don't know. Like, girls, you know, we wear each other's clothes. So it's like, they be like, oh, can I borrow your jacket? Yeah, girl, you can borrow my jacket. But then you see them wearing it over and over and over and over and over again.
Now, I'm not going to lie, I have had, like, friends and family that would be like, let me wear your shoes here, or, like, let me wear this there. And I ain't never been, like, a petty person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm going to get it back. Now, clothes is a little different. Like, everybody don't need to know we done wore, like, the same shirt or something. It ain't that many shirts that make them in a big size. So it's definitely giving like, just keep the shirt, I don't want it back. But a pair of shoes, something like we going to a little party or something, like, yeah, let me wear these. And I even got friends like, if we like, they might have a pair of shoes that I didn't get, but I just know I want to wear them with the outfit that I got. Like, let me just wear them. You know what I'm saying? Like one time or something. But it only happened like maybe once or twice. But still.
So say somebody made you an offer. And it was a shoe that you really, 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 really wanted. But nobody had the size. Like, nobody in the city had that size. But somebody's like, I got this replica, dude. And it looked just the same. And you like, dang, it really do look the same. But these are the shoes that you really, 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 really want. You gonna take the replica? Are you gonna wait?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting a replica. Especially with today's, like we're talking about today's society. We got StockX. We got.
But they be selling fake shoes though too.
No, they do not. I've got a lot of pair of shoes off StockX, and none of mine has been fake. I get my shoes off Goat too. A lot of shoes that I'm not gonna lie, I haven't like bought a pair of shoes out of the store in probably like, I say a few months.
So do you think that people are like stopping buying shoes out of the store? Because I got a Hibbits like right by my house. And no, it's a City Gear. It was a City Gear, but it don't look like nobody be over there. Like, are people transitioning to online?
I think now with like the stuff that they selling in stores, I mean in stores and online too. But I know like now, if you're not getting them out of the store, you're not getting them. And like if you get them in the stores because you know, somebody that work in there, or they know somebody that bought the whole selection, so now they like selling that on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, so really right now, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably nowhere you gonna get a shoe for retail unless you like I said, know somebody that work in the store and you like get them like that. Because a lot of my shoes I done got probably in the past like 3 or 4 years, I done got them like offline. I ain't got them in the store just because shoes be like gone. As soon as they get them out the truck, they gone. Because they calling somebody to pick them up. They know a shoe plug that's gonna buy their whole thing, and then they sell them on the street for way more than what they got them for.
So, how much would you say? Like, say somebody was like, I really like your shoe collection, and I don't feel like going to look for them, but me and you wear the same size. So, and they was like, I got $10,000, and I'm gonna give them to you for your shoes.
No.
You wouldn't sell them?
No. If you think about my shoes, okay, let's get the calculator going. So I got, let's just say 75 of my shoes. I got probably about a good 120, 130.
Okay. We're gonna do 120.
Okay, 120 times retail for shoes that I did get, just retail is $200.
Okay.
Well, they like 201.95. What is that?
That's $2,400.
Okay, that's $2,400. That's not even including the shoes that I've paid like $300 or $400 for, or shoes that I don't even got no more. You know what I'm saying? So like, do that times like maybe do it times 1. I mean times 2.
$48,000. So do you think that shoes are a good investment? Like, would you ever become a shoe like reseller, like somebody that hustles shoes?
Probably not. It just comes with a lot. You gotta know this person, then you gotta break profit with the people in the store, because I'm pretty sure they're not just giving you the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta break a profit with them, and then you got this person. And I know a lot of people, so it's like, come on, don't give them to me for retail. I mean, don't give it to me for what you give it to me for retail, or lower than retail. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like,
they want to give you up.
Kind of like the boosters. You know, a booster. You got a little lucky outfit. I'm not ready to give you $100 for it. That's what they give into it in the store. Give it to them for like 50. 45. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like they got to eat too. Like, that's their job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So probably I probably wouldn't do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this: would you ever be a slut for sneakers? Would you call yourself would you be a sneaker whore?
I ain't about to say I'm about to just be out here fucking for a pair of shoes, but first let's go back to this, because you know me real good. Anybody I'd never even messed with or encountered with on a different level, like, ain't shit free. Nothing in life is free. You kicking something if ain't nothing in life free. So they definitely know the shoes is on the agenda. I need a pair of kicks. If you trying to kick it, I need a pair of kicks.
Say it again for our friends back at WKU that don't know.
If you try to kick it, I need a pair of kicks. And I ain't even gonna lie though. A lot of people that a lot of my friends, like, I'm not even like a hypersexual person.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like giving your body away is like, you know what I'm saying, a lot. So I'm not about to say I'm about to just be out here doing it with anybody. Because like a lot of people that I have like got shoes from and stuff like that, we've never even like seen each other in person. It's just like conversation on the phone. And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. This is a little game. Conversation goes a long way. You don't have to fuck for nothing. Conversation take you up the street, around the corner. You can just, they done with you now. You're not getting nothing. You was too easy. Conversation, okay, you talking a little bit, you talking your shit. Let me keep going up the street with you. Let me take you around the corner. Nah, you fucking first day, you fucking first conversation? No.
I mean, because I know that that's a thing now, like, especially like with women, like, they are like shoe whores. It's all types of whores, like shoe whore.
And it ain't even just the females, this the niggas nowadays. For real, ain't even the females. The niggas is... They worse than
us?
They call them, as soon as you're a little first of the month check kid. Hey, Tracy, I ain't talked to you out, but baby, let me take you. They probably take you out to eat.
Let me take you old Charlie.
They might take you old Charlie. They might take you to Chili's, get your little 2 for 2.
3 for 10.
3 for 10. Then y'all laying down, baby, look at these shoes. You like these? I really like these. You think you can get them for me? And then you'll hear from me till next month. When your little first of the month check up again.
These shoes is, can I borrow That's why I think like if I was messing with somebody, I like truly dating somebody, they can't be as into fashion as I am because I gotta be like, I don't know, like if I'm like I don't know, like I'm the type where I just want to be like round. Like
No, I think it helps though. Like if you can match my style, like I know you, even if your style is different, like I just know you got like a type of swag to you, or like what you wear like is comfortable for you and you look good in it. Like, yeah.
I don't know, like I like I like a nerdy looking guy.
No. Well, what you mean by nerdy?
Some of the guys I like are different.
So you talk about like friend.
No, not like friend. Friend is a little friend. Okay, so since this is dropping bombshells, we'll get into friend.
Okay.
Okay, friend is just he's a little different. Like
different.
He needs a little help.
He do.
It's not that he's like a bad person or something, but it's like I don't want you coming on a date with me. You wear suspenders and a pair of Vans. How you think friend shoe game is?
We not even gonna talk about
How you think? No, for real. Like how you
on
think?
a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, a 3.
3. 3. Definitely a 3.
I ain't never seen him wear no Jordans.
I just seen the forces. That's it. Just the forces.
Oh no, maybe I need to text friend and ask him. Is he gonna give me a pair of forces? We need some matching forces, but I'm gonna let him.
Black ones or the white ones?
He got black ones?
No, I'm just saying you want the black ones or you want the white ones?
Oh no, it's just like he got black ones. What he be doing on his extra time? I don't know. Like I don't think I've ever messed with no guy that like had a whole bunch of shoes. Like we've had interactions. It was one guy. He worked at the shoe store back in Bowling Green, but talk to that.
Oh God.
But I don't know. I never talked to nobody that had a bunch of shoes. Like they could be like. I mean, it was a couple guys to talk to. They got their main, like me. I got my main 5 pair. They got their main 5. They got their main 5 lineup.
No, you can only change your shoes 5 times out of the week. I need to change mine like 5-6 times a day.
Udi.
You wake up in the morning, you throw on like some, let me guess, like some Yeezy slides, some foam runners or something. Then you get dressed for the day. You might put on some, depending on where you work at. You can put on some nice little pair of Jordans, nice little pair of Yeezys. Get off work, you go home, change, you about to go out with your friends to the little bar or something. Put on some nice little comfortable shoes, but like up to date. So you can put on another pair of Jordans, pair of Yeezys, something like that. Then y'all like, we leaving the bar, let's go to the club. I might not change to go to the club, but if it was like a little hot or we didn't got a little too wasted in the club, I didn't do it, but something I can go change, I can definitely put on another pair.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the clubs here, I done been so clubbed out the past year that I don't know, like I just put on a simple black pair. I ain't gonna lie, this Sunday though. It's Sunday. Oh yeah, this Sunday. Everybody, we about to see everybody at Brunch Beach with the flashiness. They gonna bring their one pair of shoe that they had in their closet for like 3 months. They've been saving them. They're like, I'm wearing these to Brunch and Beats, head ass. I'm gonna put these on at Brunch and Beats, and everybody about to be like, yeah, did you see so-and-so? He had on them shoes. They about to be talking about my shoes. And, you know how people in Louisville are. Brunch and Beats, everybody think that they gonna show.
I ain't never been. What's so crazy is the last Brunch and Beats that Louisville did have, I was supposed to go. It was the day after the Louisville Green picnic. But I ended up driving back to Bowling Green like that night. So I ain't even go. But y'all might catch me on Sunday.
Yes, it's a little vibe. So we'll be back after this short commercial break. back with Thicker Thoughts, and I'm here with my friend Udi, and he's talking about his shoe collection. We talking about, y'all cheesy ass motherfuckers out here that think that it's okay to wear a pair of Feli disruptors to, the club. But, we get into our next segment, which is called Dropping Gems. And this is a part of my show where my guests get to share some useful information to, my listeners, my viewers. So tell the people, what are 4 main things that you look for in a shoe? Like when you go and purchase a shoe, what, you look for, even when you're looking online, like authenticity.
What things I would look for, I would definitely say comfort. A lot of my shoes, like I had like a style like those, you know what I'm saying? So like I know how the shoe is. Comfort, color, depending on what my pockets is looking like at the moment, I'm not really worried about the price for real. That's really, I would say comfort and color. I don't think I got 4. Now if you bound them like from somebody or you bound them like off of a site you ain't never bought them for, then I would say, like if they real or not. But other than that, I get my shoes off of websites. I feel like it's legit. Like a lot of people talk about StockX and how they like had this little fake stuff going on, but I never got a pair of fake shoes off there ever. And I've got Yeezys off there. I've got Jordans off there. I've got you ever heard of Reebok Questions?
Mm-hmm.
I had a pair of them off of there. So I mean, I would just say comfort and color, and depending on where you get them from, if they real or fake or not. But also too, a lot of people don't understand that like, after you wear a shoe for like a certain amount of time, like throughout the day, your feet start to hurt. So like, might need to go up a size. So if they like too big, they like flopping in the back, you can hear the air pushing on the back, you might need to go down a size. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like look out for those things if you don't know your feet. Especially like people that's just now getting shoes and stuff like that. Just know your feet, I would say. And then know your style. Don't get shoes just because everybody's getting them. Because I'm one of them people like a lot of pair of shoes. Like I feel like I wouldn't consider myself a sneakerhead only because like, I feel like a sneakerhead is just going to buy shoes because it came out and it's just like sitting in the closet.
You're like a sneaker enthusiast.
Like, I like wearing shoes that I know I'm going to wear eventually. Like,
you're a sneaker enthusiast.
Yeah.
Kind of. So, I mean, tell people about the creases, like, cause a lot of people they put. What's your crease go to? Paper bags. What's your?
Depending on the shoes, so Forces. I haven't did this since high school, but Force Fields. Just put a pair of Force Fields in your shoe. They're not gonna crease as bad. With ones, so what you'll do is get you like a paper towel, put it over your shoe, on your shoe, take it off. You like a wet paper towel, do the same thing. The crease should come off. I mean, that's how.
Bro, you should have gave me that tip when we was in school, cause my little tiptoeing in my Jordans. My little Jordans was screaming.
Yeah, that's all I can say about creases. But Forces, I'm just one of the people after a crease getting a force or a scuff or a dirt mark, or they just look after like thumb away. I'm not cleaning off no Forces. I'm not trying to restore no Forces. I'm not about to do all of that over a $90 pair of shoes. Like they just going to the trash.
So what you think about custom sneakers? Like is that a wave or?
I wouldn't say it was a wave. I don't think it's actually ever been a wave. 'Cause I know the little Africa store over there off of Pop 11, everybody used to get their little custom shoes out of her.
I never did that. What? Tell me about that.
So they used to have like the SpongeBob thighs. They used to have 6 rings. Actually, 6 rings. I'm not even gonna lie. When I was in 5th grade, I had all my friends knew I had like shoes and stuff, but we went to the African store and I had seen these. I could get my school clothes. I got me like some white shirts. Indian trail, we had to wear uniform. I got me some like khaki pants, some black pants, and I was like, Mom, they got these 6 rings over there. They dope. She's like, let me see. She went over, she's seeing them. They was like all black with the blue on them. So I figured then I got the belt that had the little like
the little Jordan man?
The little colors. They had all the different colors. They had like the spiky belts. I had all of the belts, but I got me a black and blue belt to go with them. First day of school, I wore a white khaki with the belt and my 6 rings. I walked in class, because I knew all my friends were going to be there. I got in there, they was like, Udi, them 6 rings, they never came out. Why you got them on? I'm like, man, I didn't think they was going to do this to me, but yeah, I was sick.
You remember like the time when we was in school, like where everybody used to like wear like Dora backpacks, cars?
Yeah, I used to have I really didn't get off in the backpacks, but the race car jackets, I definitely had all the race car jackets.
With the sneakers.
I still got my race car. I still got my Spider-Man race car jacket and my Yosemite Sam. It's like in my mama's closet at home. Still got it.
Them used to go, I ain't gonna lie, like with the shoes, them used to go tough.
Which ones you had? The Skittles?
I had Starburst, Miss M&M. We had Dora. We had all the kind. We had different kinds.
I had the Joker one.
Yeah, that was the time to be alive.
It was.
Everybody used to be wearing their felines. That was the feline.
No, I didn't ever wear felines. I never did the feline ever.
Also, share some gems, about, personal life, about being yourself and loving who you are. Like, what are some things that you do to keep that in tone with yourself?
Loving yourself. I always just put your feelings first, because like how you gonna live your life and how comfortable you are is how you're gonna be in life. I'm not gonna lie. So my coming out story. So I am a part of the LGBTQ community. And I am gay male. At first, I hid it for years. Like I didn't want nobody to know. Plus, everybody that knew me, they was like, when I did come out, they was like, "Wait, you gay? You don't even come off as gay. You don't look gay." But I never did. I'm not gonna say that. People think of gay, they think of like this person that wears like makeup, a person that wants to be a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not gay. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? So let them be like that. Let's have it comfortable. Me, I'm just a regular male that happens to like males. You know what I'm saying? So, and it took me a long time to like come to terms with that. I like to be able to be comfortable coming out and saying that. You know what I'm saying? So, but now I'm as happy as ever just to know that like I can actually be accepted for who I am. You know what I'm saying? And, like I can't even lie. When I did come out, I don't think I had one person that was like, "Oh, I can't be your friend no more." Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my cousins and a lot of my friends, they like, in the streets, they hood, they, you know what I'm saying? And that's be like, "Oh, he's still the guys." Like he's still one of the guys. Cause like I'm still Udi at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, but one thing I will say, and this is what y'all need to watch out for, ladies, if your man is like, "No, I can't be around no gay niggas," and all of that, he's definitely due to DICK. Facts. But yeah, just be comfortable with who you are. Just love yourself. Cause like at the end of the day, nobody's gonna do you how you do you. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's gonna love you how you love yourself. So put yourself first, and just live, cause tomorrow's not promised. Especially with these damn monkeypox now and COVID.
Yeah.
I can't even go outside no more.
I'm just thinking like, I know like we was in school during COVID.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Yeah, that was a rough era.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the cabin trip,
we had a ball.
The cabin trip.
And I think the cabin trip too, like Tracy said, we was already like friends and stuff, but I think that's what like brought our little small circle that we did have for our last year closer. Like it was like me, you, T, Braxton, Taja. I feel like that's where we really kind of formed our own little circle outside of the circles that we did have, and kind of like became a little clique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I don't know, meeting you guys like and being around y'all.
We tried to leave, slammed that door, so it was too loud.
Wait.
Remember we got the pizza in the cabin trip?
Yeah.
He walked out. He was like, "It's not too loud in here."
Who was it?
What nickname can we give friend?
Oh yeah. He was like, "I'm going to sleep with my girlfriend."
When we tried to give him a slice of pizza, he took it though.
Yeah.
He was the last one, but he was still being courteous.
Who? It was somebody else in that room with us too.
Deshaun was in there with us.
That wasn't talking to us.
Yeah, he wasn't talking, but he was in there. Who else was in there with us?
It was another girl in there with us.
I can't even remember.
Cause they slept on the bottom bunk, cause I slept on the top. It was somebody else in there with us.
I can't even remember.
But it was like being around them, I got comfortable and like being myself and like stepping into, cause I didn't have a lot of friends on campus. I was like kind of like alienated. And so like I would say dropping gems like for this segment with Udi, connecting with people that make you feel the best version of yourself. And that's what I needed to get through, college and get through that last year, connecting with people that you can be authentic with yourself with. And, people that support you. Because I did a lot of stuff when we was in school.
Yeah,
and my friends were always there to support me. And even if I still call them to this day, they're like we never moved apart from each other.
Facts. And that's like, well, two things. So one, just talking about how like we talking about college and stuff. A gem I would drop for that is just like, don't let nobody like rush you or like pressure you to like hurry up. It did take me 5 years, actually 5.5. But I graduated. I got that degree. So like, don't make nobody like make you feel like if you don't do your 4 years, then you just like, you're not gonna do it. Or if you gotta drop out for a semester or a year and go back and get that degree for real. It's worth it.
It is.
It really is.
So tell the people like where they can find you on social media.
So if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, it's 2_OODIE. If you're looking for me on Snapchat, it's Udi21, and Facebook is just Udi Tishner. The Freaky Tilda, y'all can get that one. If y'all do find it.
You on the dark side of Twitter? You be on dark Twitter? I didn't know that.
But yeah, and then y'all, I ain't got a LinkedIn yet, but it's coming very soon. Have you on the professional?
Yeah, so you can get people to connect with you in a professional sense.
Yeah.
I feel like it was really good for us to connect with each other because we haven't seen each other in so long, and I really I felt like I was alone when I moved back here to Louisville.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't been around my friends. Nobody comes to see me, so it's like.
I know you used to always be like, y'all just like y'all having fun and blah blah blah. Because when we graduated, Tracy came back to Louisville, and I stayed at Bowling Green. And a lot of our friends were still in school and like still down there at Bowling Green. So it's like we were still kind of together. And then when Tracy left, y'all had fun without me. Y'all don't be calling me. Blah blah blah. I'm like, Tracy, it's just we all down here. But I kind of feel that now that I'm back in Louisville and my friend is in Bowling Green. I mean, I do have friends here, but my friends in Bowling Green, like your college friends is literally your friends forever. Like, y'all experienced a lot together, for real.
You go through life with them. And actually, through this podcast, you're going to meet a lot of my college friends, a lot of my fun, cool friends that I really, out here, experiencing life and experiencing change in life. So we're just going to signal out. We're going to signal out. My name is TL, and this is Udi, and thank you guys for watching Thicker Thoughts.